Well, hello there, and welcome to the Psycho-Nauticals Wellness Center and Retreat. My name is Lady Imperatrix, and I am honored to be the hospitality coordinator for the Egret Tours Marina location of our organization. Hey, let me ask you something. Are you tired of being chased by giant mutated wildlife? Does the constant sound of gunfire have you on edge? Are you finding it difficult to sleep for fear of the Institute snatching you or your loved ones away while you dream? Well, if you answered yes to any of these questions, then we here at Psycho-Nauticals Retreats would like to extend a heartfelt invitation to you to come and stay with us, giving us the opportunity to help you elevate your innermost state of well-being and upgrading your sense of inner peace. For the low price of only 525 caps, our 7-day wellness program includes deluxe accommodations, comfortable clothing, healthy low-rad meals, 3 full soda treatments, one-on-one counseling, and a personalized socialization plan. Also available upon request, Radex massage, fresh Brahmin milk baths, and Hubflower body scrubs. We also provide 24-hour-a-day security and medical staff, as your safety is as important to us as it is to you. If you are experiencing financial difficulties, we also offer sliding scale pricing, because it is our hope to bring about a better tomorrow through natural plant medicine and compassion-based therapy for absolutely everyone in the Commonwealth.
Kumbaya, mala, kumbaya.
We know firsthand that life in the wasteland can be challenging, to say the very least. And it is our mission to assist you in finding yourself not just surviving, but thriving in these modern times. So come on down to Psycho-Nauticals Retreat at Egret Tours Marina, located just south of Coast Guard Pier and due west of Fallon's Department Store. Psycho-Nauticals Retreat, where your mind is our business. Hi! Hi there! You must be our new resident this week. It is so great to meet you. Welcome! I'm Trixie, and I will be your introduction guide this evening. First, let me show you around the place a little bit, and then we'll get you settled in. Sound good? Great. Well, first off, as you can see, this is our campground area. Some of the folks that stay in this area are returning residents or just passing through, as it's part of our mission to help everyone in the Commonwealth, so we provide a safe space here for travelers of all kinds. And over here around the corner, we have Flossie, our beloved Brahmin, and she provides us with all our dairy needs as well as just good company. Don't you, girl? Who's a good Brahmin? You're a good Brahmin. Oh, she is just so sweet. Well, things around here are pretty free-flowing and pretty laid back, but we have one rule that has proven to be rather important. We do request that when out in public areas, clothing must remain on. There was an incident a couple of years back with a Raider gentleman that was trying to change his ways, and well, let's just say that now we have to specifically ask people to remain clothed. Over here, we have our famous Rainbow Room Cafe, and this is where you'll get all your homemade and delicious meals. And this also is where we have our spiritual spotlight theater, where we have this stage set up for anyone that would like to share with the group, be it singing a song, reciting a poem, whatever your truth is. This is a non-judgmental area. And this is Molly.
My back hurts, my feet hurt.
Everything hurts.
And Molly needs a vacation, and she's coming up for that real soon. But this is where you get all your yummy food. And over here, it looks like somebody already has their dinner planned. That looks delicious, don't you think?
Mummy?
Well, anyway, going up the stairs, we'll enter the intake and analysis room, which also serves as our decompression den. If any of our guests are having a little trouble with their treatment, they come up here and they're taken care of for as long as necessary. And there's a pillow on the floor. Let me just get that real quick, and we'll continue on with our tour. I am a bit particular when it comes to pillows. Anyway, we kept this as an open air space as we find being less confined to have a calming effect on those whose journey has been a little more troublesome. One benefit, though, we have this lovely view, and over here we also have a couple of our spirit guide avatars with Silo on the left and Saibin on the right. They kind of keep things positive for us. And over here, we have the intake area where you will do your intake interview tomorrow with your assigned personal facilitator, as well as subsequent psychological analysis with one of our specially trained therapists. We find that the more genuine your answers, the better your therapy will work. And oh my, really, I have seen some miraculous transformations over the years. I could tell you stories, but of course I won't because, it's confidential. But stepping back outside, we have our social area that we like to call the Prismatic Promenade. You can have your meals out here if you like, or just chat with any of the new friends that I know you're going to make during your stay. And we'll head over. Oh, somebody's left the door open again. Well, let's take a quick peek inside and I'll just show you. We've got our power supply in here, and we do our recycling over there. And we've got our water supply, but there are a lot of pointy, sharp, dangerous things in here, so we prefer to just keep the door closed as much as possible. And it's really just not very pleasing to the eye either, so we just kind of keep that all hidden away. And oh, there's Keezy. He's the candy man. He will provide you with candy between 9 a.m. and 8 p.m. every day. And he is such a charmer. It's like he can take a sunrise and sprinkle it with dew, take a rainbow, wrap it in a sigh, make some kind of groovy lemon pie. He is such a candy man.
Do you have candy up in that?
Nope, that's a light.
And over here, we have the chat room. Funny story, it was actually designed and built by a man from France.
Oh la la.
I'm not really sure how he got over to this side of the ocean. But, excuse me, one moment. This is Phyllis. She is our landlady here. Hi, Phyllis. Nice to see you tonight. I have a good evening. Oh, that poor girl. She is going through some stuff. But anyway, this guy from France, when he got done building it, when he was leaving, it was so weird. He just kept giggling and laughing and saying, "Oh, enjoy the kitty kitty chamber." We never really knew what that meant. Now here is what we lovingly refer to as the zone. This is where your soda ceremonies will take place. As you can see, we are equipped with 2 conversation pits where you and your facilitator can sit safely and talk through whatever it is you're experiencing, if you'd like to do that. Oh, sorry, there's a teddy bear on the floor. I do like to keep things tidy around here. But as I was saying, you're of course free to remain in your cot the entire time, or if you wish to chat about anything, just let your facilitator know, and they will assist you over to one of the 2 conversation pits.
Please, follow me.
As you can see, next to every bed, there is a chair, and this is where your facilitator will sit, and they will be with you the entire time. So, If there's anything you need during your treatment, anything at all, your facilitator will be there to take care of your needs.
All will be well.
Your treatments will be 1 day on and 1 day off. First, because we found that our special soda has a very high tolerance, which lowers effectiveness if taken every day. Plus, we use your day off as a time of reflection and introspection, where you will discuss with a therapist all your feelings, visions, and so on that you had during your soda treatment. These sessions for analysis are normally about an hour long, but you are free to extend your session a little longer or even a lot longer if you're on a roll. We are here for you.
Whatever you need, we'll be here. Or here.
And here is the heart of the retreat, what we like to call the Fountain of Insight.
You know what I call a good day?
Huh.
One that ends without an empty stomach.
Hi, how are you?
Good, Doc. Hope you're good, too. Well, it looks as if the Fountain of Insight is a little bit full this evening. So, tell you what, why don't we make our way back here later, and I'll show you a little bit more of what we have to offer. Over here, we have our aqua therapy area, which has proven to be very beneficial to our residents. It can be used for swimming on your days off, but we do ask that you confirm with your facilitator that you will be going into the water so they can serve as a lifeguard for you. Because, safety. We have steps leading down into the water, and you just come down here and, oh, goodness, how many times does that have to happen to me? Well, this is why we ask for your facilitator to be with you. Accidents can happen. Anyway, I find that the deck itself is a nice place to come and just pass some time. The sound of the water is so peaceful, and you have a great view of the entire facility. Sometimes I come out here just to relax. You should feel free to do the same. Well, it looks like the Fountain of Insight is still rather busy, and it's getting late, so why don't I show you some of our accommodations, and you can select where you'd like to stay tonight. Hi, Phyllis. How's it going? Okay, take care. We have 3 main sleeping areas for you to choose from. The first one over here, we'll take a quick peek. Up here we have a space for those who are a little more grounded in nature we call the cabin Hofmann. In here we have a number of sleeping bags for you to choose from. It's a little bit more rustic than our other accommodations, but it's really quite popular. And of course, there are 2 baskets of comfort bears. Yay! If our residents need a little bit of nighttime snuggling, the kind that only a teddy bear can provide. Next, we'll cross the campground again. We have a few visitors here this evening. There's Karen.
The only way you get old in this job is assume everyone's out to kill you.
And Karen is coming in for treatment next week. And here's a gentleman that's applied to work here, but we find him maybe a little shady.
Tell the good doc what's wrong with you. Spend your caps, and I'll make it all better.
Not right now.
Fine.
Don't eye the Brahmin if you got any sense.
Anyway, over here, we have Cabin McKenna, which is a little bit more comfortable than the last, but still retains that connection to nature that we try and maintain all over as part of our mission. Close to nature is close to health, we like to say. That is, unless that bit of nature is, say, an alpha deathclaw, and then it's probably best to keep your distance. Am I right?
I don't like death claws.
And there's Timothy, and there's Richard. Both are facilitators here and terrifically nice people. There is one more place that I'd like to show you.
Don't much care for Good Neighbor. That place is nothing but trouble.
Well, have a good night, Lou. I've always kind of found Good Neighbor to be a rather interesting place myself, but to each his own. But it looks as if Cabin McKenna is going to be full for this evening, but that's okay. I think you'll be more comfortable over here anyway. This is what we like to call the green room. The green room is our chromotherapy room, but can also serve as a private residence when not in use for that purpose. You would, of course, still gain all the benefits of chromotherapy by sleeping here tonight. And we also have a wide variety of natural plant medicine, which you are, of course, welcome to help yourself to. Except we do request that you do not ingest any of the mushrooms, as they are an integral part of your treatment tomorrow, and that might just affect the efficacy of tomorrow's session. So that's it for our accommodations, and oh, for the love of Leary. One moment, please. I need to take care of something here. And the door's open as well. Oh, my. Gary! I know you can hear me, Gary. How many times have we talked about this? You and your magic Brahmin are not allowed on the roof. Oh my goodness, there's always one, isn't there? This is just another reason why we insist on facilitators being with you at all times. Otherwise you end up like Gary. So anyway, what's that? You'd like to stay in the green room tonight? What an excellent choice. I think that's enough for today anyway. I'll let you get to sleep, and I'll meet you back here in the morning after breakfast. How's that sound? Great. Well, have a good night. Well, good morning, you. Hope you slept well and that Molly fixed you up with a fabulous breakfast. If you haven't tried her wild tarberry tart yet, be sure that you do before you leave. It is delicious. Yeah, Gary's at it. I was going to say again, but it's like he never leaves there. I don't know. Anyway.
You hear about that farm run by ghouls?
Yeah?
Isn't that something?
It sure is, sister. It sure is. Well, as you can see, in the mornings, we all like to pitch in and help out around with the farming and whatnot. You are not required to, of course, but we do find that a little convo with the Earth Mother first thing in the morning really helps set the tone for the rest of the day. And oh, there's Amanda. Excuse me. I just want to say hi.
Crop's coming in pretty good.
Amanda's kind of a quiet girl.
Another day of hard work. It never changes.
No, it doesn't. But our attitude towards it can change. Oh, and there's Phyllis. Let's go say hi real quick. Hey there. Hey, Phyllis. How you doing today? Okay, sweetie. Well, take care. Oh, my goodness, the trauma that woman has suffered. Post-traumatic synth disorder. It's a long story. So anyway, let's head over to the fountain of... oh, hi, Dr. Wasson.
Huh?
What you doing there?
She's got a gun.
With a gun
Oh no.
and everything.
Look out.
Oh dear, that is really uncommon. Those kinds of things don't happen around here. I think maybe we should... okay, I have an idea. Before I call security, let's just kind of close the door and keep her in there for a while, and we'll finish our tour. How's that? So I'll take you over here, and you'll finally get to see the fountain, but let me introduce you to Dr. Michael Triptamine.
Not many doctors around these days. Let me take a look at you.
Not interested.
Very well.
Oh, goodness, I didn't mean to sound so gruff with him. Maybe I need a wild tarberry tart myself. Well, I don't want to put you behind schedule, so let's take a peek in here. And this is our famous Fountain of Insight. Everything we need to create and serve our specially enhanced Vault-Tec soda is right here. And it's such a fun little place too, don't you think? We have our serving station over here. And we've got some science-y stuff over here for the doctors to work with. And over here, we have Dr. Tonin, and I'll see if she has time to meet with you. Sarah, good morning. I see we have some nice fresh mushrooms this morning. The hunter-gatherers have been out early. Anyway, Sarah, this is our newest resident. I'd like to introduce you. Well, it seems that Dr. Tonin here is rather focused on her work, so we won't disturb her right now. But you'll get to know her better over the course of your stay. So that's it, my dear one. I hope you've enjoyed our little walkabout. It has been such a pleasure meeting you. You are such a sweetie.
Not a bad job manning the soda fountain.
Unless there are any other questions, I'll be on my way. No? Great. Well, then I bid you adieu for now, and don't forget our #1 motto. Happiness depends on conditions being perceived as positive. Inner peace does not. And with things the way they are in the world today, we find those words to be more than apropos. Right then, I'm off. Have a wonderful time. I know that you will. Bye.
Given me a lot to think about.